Hello everyone. In today's video, it's going to be a super short video because I realized I didn't show you guys something that's super important in any form of trading that you're doing, okay? And that's setting alerts, okay? Now, I have spoken maybe once or twice about setting buy limits and sell limits, okay? A buy limit is when you go into your trading account, and you say, hey, I see price selling here. I want price, or I want a trade to trigger once price gets here, okay? You would, basically input that into your trading account. By the time price gets into that area, it's going to trigger the trade. You set your stop loss and your TP, and happy trading, okay? The thing is, and this is a market from the first, so the thing is, you guys, when you're doing that, you might run into some issues with your with your server, whatever trading platform you're using. Sometimes it gets a little sketchy, especially when we talk about unregulated and regulated brokers. The spreads, which is basically the amount of space in between where the trading platform enters the trade and where the trading platform enters you into the trade. Remember, your broker has to make money as well. So your broker is always going to get in at the best price possible, and then whatever you decide to do is what you decide to do. You see what I'm saying? Wherever it decides to place you, that's on you. You see what I'm saying? So to alleviate your buy limits or sell limits not being activated, I've had instances where, let's say I wanted price to trigger right here, and as you can see, price will come down here, right? But then I'll go to my trading platform and see that the trade was never triggered. Or, price was never triggered, the trade didn't start, or I took a loss because, the broker entered, let's say I wanted to enter here, right? Let's say I wanted to enter here, but the broker entered here. Let me make that a different color. Let's make the broker green, and let's make me pink because I prefer pink. Okay. So here goes, Danny, pretty girls trade, life is sweet, making money from my phone. Let's say I want price to trigger right here. Let's say I want price to trigger right here, okay? The broker sees this and is like, oh, bet. Well, we're going to take this slot, or we're going to take this slot, and then whatever you get is what you get. Or we're going to place you here, and we're going to get whatever we get. You see what I'm saying? I don't know the specifics. I'm not a broker yet. So, I can't really tell you exactly how the placement works. I just know there's times where I'll take an L when I was not supposed to. And or price will do exactly what I wanted to do. Price will touch exactly where I wanted it to touch. Okay? But I didn't make no damn money. And that's a problem for me. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys what I ended up doing to alleviate this issue, which is by setting up alerts. This is a game changer. There have been plenty of times where, I don't even want to get out of bed to come to the desktop, and I'll just go on my phone, mark up the chart, do a little 1-2, okay? And then I'll set an alert. Now, this alert that I'm going to show you guys how to do on Tradingview, I will link it in the description box below, Tradingview. I do plan on doing like a Tradingview overview so that you guys can get a basic idea on how to navigate Tradingview. Okay, but I'm not entirely sure how I'd go about that. There's just so many things to do with it. So we'll see what I end up doing. However, setting up alerts is actually extremely easy. You'd be very surprised. Okay? So let's delete all of this. Let's say I see price. Sorry, guys. Let's say I see price coming here. Okay, price is going to come here, and I don't have time to wait for this, right? Because the idea is to buy low and sell high. You buy at the lowest point, sell at the highest point. That's how you make the most profit. So obviously, even though it's super close, quote unquote, in reality, this is really like 50 pips. That's almost a stop loss for me. You know what I'm saying? I like to go for a 50 to 75 pip stop loss. So that's too much for me. That's too much drawdown. I'd rather wait for price to come here. But it's not time yet. Price isn't ready to come here. Are we going to force it? No. What we're going to do is we're going to add an alert. We click on our line and add an alert. Okay, it's going to be this clock with a plus on it. You add your alert, you're going to see this pop-up come up. Okay? All I do personally, I don't put only once. I put once per minute. This is my money. I'm not playing. Okay? The expiration date, I like to put the furthest expiration date possible because at the end of the day, if you're marking up daily, it won't even matter. All this is going to be deleted anyways. So I want to make sure that whenever price gets to where I said it was going to go to, I need to be known. I need to be notified. Okay? So what I do is I usually just put Bitcoin for buy. Okay? If it's for a buy. If it's for sell, I just put for sell. You don't have to, because at the end of the day, like I said, if we're marking up a chart every day, you know, it's going to change. But this is just for peace of mind, just so that when you do get that notification pop up, because you will get it. It will wake you up out your sleep. It's happened plenty of times. You will get this notification, and it's going to say exactly what it says in this message. So if you want to leave it saying Bitcoin crossing 1 hour line, you can do that. If you want to say Euro USD crossing 1 hour, give it 30 minutes and go in for whatever you desire to do, you do that. Okay? And then you create it. All right? And then you're going to see whenever price does end up coming here, this is how you know it's activated. When you see this clock, you know that your notification is notifying. Okay, it's ready to tell you what it needs to do. Once this happens, you will immediately, as soon as humanly possible, go into whatever trading account, whatever trading platform you have, and input your trade details. You put in your stop loss, you put in your TP, you put in, you obviously wouldn't put in an entry price, right? Because you're market executing. So whatever price you execute at is the price you're executing at. Whatever price that price is currently at, you're taking advantage of. You see what I'm saying? So that's really it. This is something that I prefer to do because there's just been so many times where I do what I need to do, set up everything, set my buy limits, and then the day's over, I check Tradingview, TP was smacked, all these good things. Then I go into my Tradingview and no money was made. That's a problem for me. Okay? We work smart, not hard. And, I'm not entirely sure what the deal is with, the buy limits and sell limits and why sometimes they'll activate and sometimes they won't, because sometimes they will. But I don't have time for sometimes. Okay? And neither do you. So that's all for today's video. I will catch you guys in the next one. I know in the previous video I said that we would continue on with Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is doing tomorrow. I did get a sneak peek of what Bitcoin ended up doing. I'm not going to tell you what it did. I'm just going to wait for Sunday. Sunday is when it will be uploaded. And then we're going to do it. Well, no, we're not going to do it all over again because even though crypto is awake on the weekdays or on the weekends, I don't like to trade on the weekends. Okay? So this is just a little filler for you guys to have something very important. I already wanted to make this video. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.